Hello everyone. Today, we're tackling a frustrating error in STM32CubeIDE, failed to execute MI command, connection timed out. This can stop your debugging sessions dead in their tracks. We'll explore common causes and practical solutions to get you back on track. Let's dive in. First, let's explore the possible causes. A common reason is incorrect debugger configuration. Double-check your debug configuration in STM32CubeIDE. Go to Run, then Debug Configurations. Select your debug configuration. Verify that the debugger tab is correctly set up for your ST-Link or other debugging probe. Ensure the interface, SWD or JTAG, is correctly chosen. Also, confirm that the serial wire viewer settings are compatible with your microcontroller's hardware. Another possibility is a problem with the ST-Link drivers. Outdated or corrupted drivers can cause connection issues. Visit the ST Microelectronics website and download the latest ST-Link drivers for your operating system. Uninstall the old drivers before installing the new ones. Sometimes, the issue lies in the ST-Link firmware. An outdated or faulty firmware can lead to communication problems. Use the ST-Link utility to update the firmware to the latest version. This is usually a straightforward process. Check your target hardware connection. Ensure the ST-Link is securely connected to your STM32 board. Verify the wiring of the SWD or JTAG interface. A loose or incorrectly connected wire can easily cause a connection timeout. Ensure power is supplied to the target board. A lack of sufficient power can prevent the debugger from establishing a connection. Use a multimeter to verify the power rails. Furthermore, firewall or antivirus software might interfere with the debugging process. Temporarily disable your firewall or antivirus software to see if that resolves the issue. If it does, add STM32CubeIDE and the ST-Link utility to the exception list of your security software. Another potential cause is incorrect clock configuration. If the clock settings are drastically wrong, the debugger may be unable to communicate with the target. Review your clock configuration within your STM32CubeIDE project and make sure it aligns with your hardware. You can also try a lower clock frequency to see if this helps. A buggy OpenOCD configuration can also be the source of the problem. If you're using OpenOCD, carefully review your configuration file. Ensure it matches your hardware setup and that the configuration is valid. Finally, try restarting STM32CubeIDE in your computer. Sometimes, a simple restart can resolve temporary software glitches. Now that we have covered various reasons, let's try to avoid this problem. Make sure you have a stable connection to your power source and have a good quality USB to connect your MCU board and computer. Try using a cable with less length. Don't forget to update your firmware regularly. That's it for today's troubleshooting guide. I hope these solutions help you fix the failed to execute MI command, connection timed out error in STM32CubeIDE. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking it. Your support helps us create more content like this. Also, subscribe to see more STM32CubeIDE tutorials in the future.